Imagine you're relaxing in a hot tub on a fancy cruise ship when alarms go off, and all the crew members are running. Some are screaming, "Pirates are coming!" This sounds crazy in 2025. Thankfully, these ships have real high-tech ways to protect themselves. So, let's see how they survive. Piracy still exists, and it's getting smarter. Modern pirates aren't the kind you see in old movies. There are no wooden ships or eye patches here. Today, piracy is a serious global crime run like a business, and it's getting smarter. These pirates use fast attack boats, thermal vision to strike at night, and satellite tracking to follow cruise ship routes. Some even dress like coast guards and use military-grade radios to stay in touch. According to the International Maritime Bureau, there were over 200 piracy attacks just last year. Most happened near the Gulf of Aden, Malacca Strait, Niger Delta, and even parts of the Caribbean. Surprisingly, luxury cruise ships are easy targets. In one attack, pirates hijacked a ship in under 15 minutes. So how does a floating palace defend itself? The billion-dollar Cruise Defense Protocol. The Cruise Defense Protocol is a secret high-level security system designed by elite maritime firms and paid for by the ultra-rich. It's not just one strategy, but a full set of defenses ready to kick in the moment trouble appears. For starters, many luxury cruise ships quietly carry private armed teams made up of ex-special forces from the US, UK, or Israel. These guards don't wear uniforms, they blend in with guests and only act if things get serious. The ships also use powerful tools like LRADs, which look like speakers but blast painful sound waves loud enough to stop attackers from hundreds of meters away. If pirates try to get closer, high-pressure water cannons, strong enough to flip boats, come into play. Fortunately, even huge cruise ships can perform sharp turns and speed bursts to throw pirates off balance. There are also hidden safe rooms called citadels that are built below deck for VIPs and crew. These rooms are stocked with supplies, oxygen, and satellite phones. Interestingly, some ships even run real-time pirate threat simulations during crew training. Tech-driven early detection. Cruise ships don't just rely on guards, they use smart tech too. Advanced radar scans the sea for fast-moving boats, while thermal drones fly at night to watch for threats. In high-risk zones, the ship's GPS can go dark using AIS cloaking, making it invisible to outsiders. Some cruise lines even bring in AI analysts to study boat traffic and spot suspicious behavior before it gets close. If danger is confirmed, the captain activates Security Level 3. At this point, lights will go off, balconies will be locked, and guests must stay inside. In fact, this exact protocol has quietly stopped real pirate attacks. Let's walk you through one. Meanwhile, if you're enjoying this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss stories like this. What happens during an actual pirate attack? We'll take a look at what really happens when pirates attack a luxury cruise ship. This scenario is based on real declassified events and expert security protocols. The ship is cruising peacefully through a high-risk area near the Horn of Africa. It's early morning, the sea is calm, and a few guests are enjoying sunrise yoga on the top deck. Suddenly, the bridge team spots 3 fast boats speeding toward the ship on radar. They're moving over 30 knots, way too fast to be fishing boats. The captain silently issues the highest security alert, threat level red. Within seconds, the ship goes into lockdown. All exterior doors and balconies are sealed. Guests receive a calm announcement directing them into interior corridors, told it's just a security drill. Meanwhile, undercover security staff who've been blending in as regular guests quietly head into restricted areas to prepare. In a secure control room, 6 ex-special forces operatives suit up. They're wearing protective vests under what looks like regular crew staff uniforms and carry compact non-lethal weapons. Their radios are encrypted, and they're linked to the ship's bridge and security cameras, which use facial recognition to track unusual movement. The team will then split up. While one group protects VIP guests and safe rooms, the other helps direct passengers and prepare defenses. To make the ship harder to board, the captain initiates evasive action. Using side thrusters and rudders, the massive vessel begins a slow zigzag maneuver called a defensive weave. This movement makes it very difficult for pirates to hook onto the sides with ladders. At the same time, the ship's AIS system, which normally broadcasts its position, goes completely dark to avoid detection on public maritime maps. As the pirate boats close in, the crew activates LRADs to blast intense sound waves up to 160 decibels directly at the attackers. The noise causes nausea, dizziness, and temporary hearing loss. One boat slows down, another veers off to avoid the sound. But the threat isn't over. Next, high-pressure water cannons are hidden along the ship's sides. These aren't the playful fountains you find by the pool. They blast with enough force to capsize a speedboat or knock pirates overboard. One skiff is struck and spins out of control in the water. The captain triggers an emergency beacon that alerts a private maritime security firm. Within minutes, a drone-controlled support vessel is heading their way, and a nearby Navy patrol is informed with encrypted coordinates. While all this is happening, passengers are calmly led to secure areas inside the ship. High-profile guests and VIPs are moved into a reinforced safe room. It's hidden deep within the ship and equipped with steel walls, oxygen supply, satellite phones, medical kits, and enough food and water for 72 hours. Once everyone is safely inside, the blast doors are shut. By the 10-minute mark, the pirate boats have turned back and most passengers remain unaware of how close they came to real danger. Later that evening, the captain makes a brief announcement, mentioning some minor safety precautions due to unexpected maritime activity. Everything feels normal again, but behind the scenes, the security team debriefs. However, one interesting fact is that most people never hear about these attacks because cruise lines almost never report them, unless someone dies or there's a ransom. And in case you're wondering, cruise ship hijacking is covered by insurance. Insurance, ransom, and the dark side. Many cruise companies now buy multi-million-dollar piracy insurance that covers everything from passenger injuries to ransom payments. So if pirates get on board, they often ask for cryptocurrency or rare artwork, thinking it's harder to trace. Some luxury ships even carry fake safes filled with imitation diamonds to fool attackers. Interestingly, one cruise ship trained staff to role-play surrender just to buy time. The luxury of preparedness. Some ultra-wealthy travelers now choose fortified cruise experiences, where the thrill of danger is part of the luxury. These cruises come with escort ships, real-time security briefings, and even pirate attack simulations. One company even offers custom-built panic suites designed by former intelligence agents hidden behind bookshelf doors. Most infamous modern pirate attacks on luxury vessels. There are some real-life pirate attacks that shook the world when it happened. In 2005, the Seaborne Spirit was attacked by pirates off the coast of Somalia. They used RPGs, but the ship escaped by activating LRAD sound blasters, which was the first in maritime history. Another pirate attack was recorded in 2008 when the French luxury yacht, Le Ponant, was hijacked in the Gulf of Aden. The pirates took hostages, but they were later rescued after a daring military operation, and the attackers were found with over $2 million in ransom money. More recently, in 2023, a luxury super yacht in the Caribbean was targeted. Though details are classified, reports suggest that AI surveillance systems detected the threat and triggered countermeasures before pirates could board. Since then, AI systems are now playing a significant role in maritime security, predicting threats before they happen. What you can learn from cruise ship security. Even if you never set foot on a billion-dollar cruise, the same safety lessons still apply. The best protection comes from layers like cameras, alarms, and solid backup plans. Most threats show signs if you're really paying attention. And honestly, being prepared isn't being paranoid, it's peace of mind. You can't stop the storm, but you can build a stronger ship. How to travel safely in piracy zones. If you're thinking about cruising through areas known for pirate activity, it's okay to do a little homework first. Know which regions are high risk like the Gulf of Guinea, the Gulf of Aden, and the Malacca Strait. Stick with cruise lines that have solid safety records, and don't be shy about asking what kind of onboard security they provide. Also, avoid hanging out on deck at night in risky zones and pay attention during safety drills. They might seem boring, but they can save lives. At the end of the day, luxury means nothing if you don't feel safe. Thankfully, some high-end cruise lines now hire cybersecurity experts to protect not just the ship, but the guests' private data too. So, next time you step into a luxury cruise and think the biggest worry is missing the breakfast buffet, think again. Aside the beautiful views, real threats still lurk out at sea. But the ultra-wealthy always come prepared, even when it comes to fashion. If you think billionaires are all about flashy logos and glittering outfits like TikTok shows, you might be way off. Now, hit that subscribe button and watch how billionaires actually dress versus how TikTok thinks they do. You'll be surprised.